Hey everybody. So we are at the Rock Island YMCA. We are on 3rd floor right now. So the way this building is set up, it's the 1st floor is a furniture store, and the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th floors are used as storage units. And I'm talking kind of quiet because the rest of the group is at the other end of the hallway. So we are on the 3rd floor of the Rock Island YMCA, and I have wandered down to one end of the hallway, and I am sitting here all by myself right now at the one end of the hallway. And then the rest of the group, I'm going to flip my camera around quick. The rest of the group is clear down there at the other end of the hall. You can see them down there. And the reason that I came down here to this end by myself is this is the hallway where if you guys have seen the picture that I posted when I was advertising this event, I posted a picture that Chris Nilsson had taken where he caught a full body apparition walking into one of the rooms. And a lot of times what happens on this floor is you can see people walking past. That sounded like a singing bowl. A what? A singing bowl. And I saw somebody had one downstairs. So a lot of times you'll ping it first to get it to start, and then you rub the outside of the bowl and it'll start kind of singing to you. Hey Jay, thanks for tuning in. I can't talk tonight. So the reason that I'm down here at this end of the hallway, like I was saying, is because this is the hallway where Chris Nielsen had caught the picture of the full body apparition. And if you stand in these hallways and you watch up and down the halls, a lot of times you can see shadows going back and forth across the hallway. So I thought, having people at both ends of the hallways might be kind of cool, and having me down here by myself might encourage them to come walk around down here more. So I'm going to flip this around a little bit so you guys can see down to the other end again. That shadow on the wall, guys, that's me because there's a window behind me. See me. So we're just gonna kind of shoot down this hallway for a little bit. Can you guys hear me okay with talking no louder than I am? So right now there's someone about halfway down the hallway where that light is turning on. Thank you, Rochelle. I'm trying to talk loud enough you guys can hear me, but not so loud that I distract them down there. So there is a window behind me that is on a street, and there are street lights out there. So we have a little bit of light coming in here. That's the light that you're seeing behind me. That's what's casting that shadow on the wall there. And the same at the other end. There's a great big window that has the street lights. So I know it's pretty dark, but
I've helped adjust the lights a little bit so it might be easier to turn them on.
This has been a pretty cool location tonight, guys. There's a public event going on here tonight, and we have hit several of the floors so far. We've been in the basement, 1st, 2nd floor. We're currently on 3rd floor. For anybody who's just turning in, this is currently Dan Viner Furniture on the 1st floor, and then the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th floors are storage units. And so a lot of these rooms on this floor are locked, and you can't actually go into them. The 4th floor, when we get up there, and I'll maybe try to go live when I'm up there too. I'm walking a little bit to see if there's any rooms open. None of these rooms are open right now, so they're all locked. So we can't really get into the rooms that are off to the side. This is one of the storage units here. Oops, ran into something behind me. So they're locked up, so we can't get in. That was me. That was me. I ran into something. So this hallway is actually lit up quite a bit more than some of the other areas of the building because of the windows at either end. The building was actually built as a YMCA in 1912. There was another YMCA that was in town, and they decided that they needed more space and they wanted to incorporate sports like basketball and swimming and things. So they built this building in 1912 to add those things in. History courtesy of Travis Shepard. Thank you very much.
Open the door and shut it for us.
So yeah, it used to be a YMCA, and all of these rooms would have been the rooms that the guys stayed in when they were here. Can you guys walk across the hallways between us?
You like Nellie?
I was asking him to walk across the hallways between us. I can't take credit for the history, guys. That was Travis Shepard that looked all that up. I'll go walk down one of these other hallways. So all of these floors have got this big long hallway like this. And then it turns and it goes down one other little hallway, and I'm not sure. Ooh, look at that light. Still didn't use Facebook Live this. So this is another one of the hallways here. All of these rooms are locked, so I can't really take you into one to show you what they look like, but this is actually the third floor, so there's one more floor above this. This is the doorway of death. I don't know if you guys can see out the window, but it's a door that goes out to absolutely nothing, so. There is an IR camera down there at the end of this hallway, so if you see a little red circle down there or that little white circle, that's that IR cam. Woo, that was me. I'm doing my best to scare you guys. So can you tell us your name? Who's here in this hallway with us? There's a beeping outside in case anybody hears that. I'm not sure what it is. Who, me? Yes, I'm a noisy poltergeist. I know, Pat. Thank you. So if you guys are hearing talking as well, there is, like I said, a group that's at the other end of the hallway. So we're hearing them a little bit. Is that you guys? Is that coming from 4th floor? So which one of these rooms did you stay in? Can you make there be a light in front of your room, or make it go a little dark in front of your room? I'm going to take you guys into one of the rooms. There was one of them that was unlocked. Excuse me. That's that IR light that I was telling you guys about. Oh, I just made it go off. Didn't like my light. Am I messing with you guys? Sorry.
Well, one of the flashlights tried to turn on.
I'll go in this room. You won't see me. Okay, I'm going to close the door behind me because I'm an idiot. Y'all do me a favor and don't lock me in here, please. So this is one of the little rooms that they would have stayed in when they stayed at the YMCA. This I'm sure would have been maybe their closet. And then it is just a little tiny room. I mean, it is not very big at all. So you can imagine that you're down on your luck, you have no place to go. You need a place to stay, a place to find some food. And they put you in a room that's this big. And not that they weren't ungrateful by any means. Or they weren't, you know what I meant. But this would have been their living area. So whose room did this used to be? Can you tell me your name? This that I'm holding in my hands, this is a phone. Crazy, I know they're mobile now. But I'm actually shooting a video on here right now, like TV. And there's people online that are watching this. So if you try really hard to talk to us, there's a possibility that even the people watching are going to be able to hear. Can you tell us what your name was? You're going to probably hear the people out in the hallway still, guys. How long did you stay in this room? Yeah, I mean, by the time you got even just a twin bed in here, there's hardly room for a dresser, so they're not very big. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead. Amy's asking if I feel anything in here. Tonight, pretty much what I felt is a lot of curiosity. There is a lot of people here. And that's kind of why I wandered off by myself. So sometimes I've found that even though they know that I can hear them when they talk to me, that they're still reluctant to talk to me if I'm in a big group of people. So sometimes I'll wander off by myself because I want to see if they'll communicate with me by myself. So I don't know necessarily that I feel like there's anybody in this room with me. More what I'm feeling is just kind of what I would say is residual, what they felt when they were in here. I'm gonna head back out in the hallway, guys. I'm gonna turn this light off so I'm not, well, I'm gonna leave it on for a second. Yay, they didn't lock me in.
They did not lock you in, darn. They were down there. We had the blue flashlight going on and off.
I'm a pretty brave girl, but if I got locked in there, there'd be screaming. So they are doing a flashlight challenge. There's the flashlights. My connectivity. So my light went out. There's people going up and down the steps, so you're going to hear things there. Okay.
Can you turn the blue flashlight back on?
Those lights flashing are people going up and down the stairways. There's a stairway there in the middle of the hallway. I'm turning this on so I don't step on the flashlights they're trying to have turn on and off.
Okay, turn on a flashlight to help Kelly see her way back down the hallway, please.
As we found out, I run into things.
You helped me get down the hall. Help Kelly get down the hall.
Right here, actually. Oh my God, the floor
Or
is
is it
gold.
just that you like Lisa down
If you want me to come back down there, turn one of the flashlights on.
So we're just gonna sit and shoot down this hallway for a little bit, see what we see.
Go ahead, it's not that hard. Just turn it on the back. There you go, thank you.
There, come on, you can do it.
You want her back down there, turn the flashlight back on. Do you want her to come down and say hi again, turn the flashlight back on?
It's trying.
Is it trying?
It gets like a little light and then it dims back out.
How about I bring more batteries down? Maybe it'll make it easier? Alright, I'm gonna go off of live so I can use my flashlight. I'll be back in a minute. I got a flashlight, Lisa. Oh, that's I'm usually really good about
I'll grab the flashlight and bring it down to you. And then
feelings.
I'll reset it.
You know how women can find anything in their purse? Can't seem to.
All the way that's not dark.
Yeah.
So there's a couple flashlights down there on the floor. They're working on getting them to turn on and off. So the theory with this is these are flashlights that twist on and off. And if you have them set just right, you twist it so they're not quite on, but almost. The theory is that the spirits can use their energy to make that final connection and turn the flashlights on. So Lisa and Nitro, and I believe Monty's down there around the corner, are changing the batteries in one of the flashlights just to make sure that it's working good enough. So this is a super cool location, guys. We've been here, well, I've been here, I think somebody asked me earlier tonight, this is like my 4th or 5th time being here, I can't remember for sure, but we've always had something happen when we were here before. Definitely spirits that are lingering here, spirits that stayed here when they were with the YMCA. One of the other spirits that's here would be the owner of Lisa's husband. His name is Dan. So he's one of the spirits that hangs out here as well. So I'm going to turn this back around so you can kind of see what Nitro's doing down there now that they've got the batteries in it. So he's got it set so it'll just barely turn on.
Right, yeah.
Yes, Pat, we did find out what sounded like furniture earlier. So, like I said, this is a public investigation, so there are multiple teams on the different floors. We were in the basement, and there was another team on the first floor that actually had a wagon with a speaker in it. So when they pulled their speaker into the room that they were in, that's what we were hearing, and we heard it when they pulled it back out too.
Brand new batteries in there, make it nice.
Sorry guys, every once in a while my connection just gets interrupted, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Go ahead, it's okay to
Do you guys hear that?
Lonnie, was that you?
No, I heard it, it wasn't me.
Okay, good. So was it farther down?
Can't tell.
I started doing that before the flashlights turned on last time. You heard the thumping and it was walking and then it turned on.
If you're approaching the flashlight, go ahead and turn it off so we know you're here.
You're gonna hear a lot of sniffles because it is cold in this building. This floor is really cold.
49 degrees.
It's really easy to turn the
48.6 now, it's dropping.
Goodness.
do is twist the back of that flashlight just a little bit.
If you go over by it and put your energy with it, it'll probably turn that flashlight on.
Got fresh batteries too, so hopefully it's easier.
You want somebody to come down there to sit so that you can use some of their energy, turn one of the lights on.
If you want Adam to come down there and sit with you, turn the blue flashlight on. You want Brat to come down there and sit with you, turn the blue flashlight on. You want Kelly to come down and sit with you, turn the blue flashlight on. You want Lisa to come down and sit with you, turn the blue flashlight on. I made it easy for you to turn on.
Do you want Steve to come down with you, turn the blue flashlight on?
Don't forget about the red one on the other side. If you like that one instead, do that one. Or make that noise again that you did earlier. That's a human. All of a sudden there's this huge dark mass in the sky. No. Just making sure people at home know.
That shadow figure you see moving, that would be a person.
That was a lot.
Do you need a light, Steve, or are you just walking down there to give it some energy?
Well, I'm down here with you guys. You guys can come out of the room. You guys can help use my energy to talk. Let's speak through the flashlights. Use my energy to turn the flashlight on. I came down here. Come out and show me how you can use your energy to turn this blue flashlight on. Go ahead and turn the flashlight on and show everybody you're with us. Don't be scared. We're here with love and light. We're only here to show that you exist on the other side. So help me show them proof that you're here. And use my energy to turn that blue flashlight on. You can come out of your rooms. You don't have to stay in your rooms. It's not. This is the year 2018. You don't have to stay in your rooms anymore.
No.
You can come out and visit. Come out and visit and turn that flashlight
watching down at the end of the hallway, that is Steve of Nitro Brat Paranormal.
Come on out and walk with me. Turn these flashlights on. Turn the blue one on or the red one. You want me to send one of the girls down here? If you want me to send one of the girls down here, you're going to have to turn the flashlight on.
We can't see very well. We need help walking down.
What?
That's downstairs.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I saw the kid do it, he's sitting right down there.
Well, that's annoying and disappointing.
Go ahead and turn the flashlight on. Show us you're here. You've already done it a couple times tonight, so I know you have the energy to do it.
I mean, coincidentally.
It is freezing.
46.
I'll come down here in case you're scared. I'll come down here so you can show everybody.
Yeah, don't be scared, just show us your trick. We play a game, we can talk to you better if you show us that you can maneuver that flashlight.
Okay, don't mind the awkwardness of this camera shot, but I'm getting up off the floor.
Ask your friends. We like playing games.
Did anybody follow us up from the first floor bedroom area?
They told us to come to the third
You
floor.
said you wanted us to come up to the third floor, is that you? Mikey? Eddie?
Dominic?
Human people coming up the stairwell?
Patrick?
Elmer, are you up here?
Elmer's been hiding from us.
We still haven't figured out who Elmer is.
I'm saying, I think somebody was spoofing. They've been spoofing.
All you have to do is twist the back of that light. I set it back on the floor for you and adjusted it so it's really easy just to give it a little bit of a tapping twist. Just like you did when Lisa was down there.
If you want me to come back down there, turn the flashlight on.
Zigzagging equipment here. Just makes it so I don't run into things walking this way. Like here, this hallway that I'm about to go past. Thanks, guys. That makes me feel good.
Well, Kelly's down there. Turn the flashlight on when she's down there and walk around.
She's not even paying attention. Surprise her.
This is where they see things though, Pat, and it's usually kind of peeking around this corner. So I was just coming back down here to the other end of the hallway again. Again, for anybody just tuning in, if you're seeing that shadow on the wall, that is me. Hello. So you're going to see me move a little bit. Don't freak out.
I'm not going to be able to be up here for very long. I'll have to move to a different floor, and then I'll have to go home. So can you do something again for us so that we know that you are here? That's Kelly at the other end. Show Kelly that your flashlight's brighter.
It's a contest, guys.
Well, if you're not gonna turn the blue flashlight on, then turn the red flashlight on for us.
So for anybody tuning in, we are at the YMCA in Rock Island. It's now Dan Viner Furniture. The first floor is a furniture shop. Second, third, and fourth floor are storage units. We are currently on the third floor.
The other flashlight.
We're going to walk from one side of the hall to the other.
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh, that's a wicked flare. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off for now. We will go live again when we get up on the fourth floor. Fourth floor is actually one of the floors that is more active. So we will, I will try to go again. I'll go live again when we get up on the fourth floor. The other fun thing about fourth floor is a lot of the rooms are not storage units yet. They're not rented out. So you're able to get into the rooms more. Sorry, I don't know if that's any better. I know there's a big wicked glare. Anyways, so I will turn this on again when we get up on the fourth floor, hopefully, and go live. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope you're having fun, and stay tuned. You never know when I'll do a live event, or not a live event, a public event here, and you can join us for the next investigation. So yeah, talk to you soon. Bye.